Good morning to all my viewers. Palm Springs Cindy in my kitchen. I am sick. I have been sick for this is actually my fourth day. And I am not used to being sick. I think after teaching for so many years, I became immune to every kind of bacteria or virus that was out there. So it started out with a sore throat that came on in the evening. So I thought, what up with that? Maybe it'll be gone in the morning. Well, it was bad the next day. And then yesterday, my throat wasn't sore, but it landed in my chest. Anyway, I am taking, hold on, let me show you. I am taking this big blip, it's this saline, to help unclog my nose. And this, you guys, this is so awful. I can't do it anymore. It's like so gross. Anything Mucinex is just not good. But I was using this on my throat, and then I've been taking this big, ginormous turquoise horse pill to dry up any mucus, here. And so far, it certainly has helped. And I would definitely do that over drinking anything Mucinex. It's so nasty, in my opinion. Okay, let me wash my hands. Now, I don't have the cameras for this kind of a thing, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm going to make avocado toast. I had no groceries. So, I order my groceries online now. It's so easy. I hate to go to the grocery store. So that's just that's how I roll. That's how I rock and roll. Okay, I'm gonna get this. And this is my gadget. You know how you get those gadget emails? Well, I got this last year for Christmas. Got one for me and one for my daughter. It's like to make an egg to go into a bagel sandwich. But I don't have a bagel. Instead, I'm using this bread. I love this. Sourdough cracked wheat. And I keep this frozen I just keep it in my freezer. When I want a piece of bread, I just break one off. And that's exactly what I have done. So I've got a piece of bread here. I'm gonna put that in a toaster. But first I'm gonna get an egg. Hold on, I'll take you with me. I'll take you with me. And I'm so ticked because I'm just gonna grab one egg. Let's see here. Ooh, that's Poppy's doggy medicine for her earache, if she gets one. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna put my egg over here. Show you a few things I got. I love this. Almond milk. And I love my grapefruit juice. And this is, sometimes I pour this over Poppy's kibble. Plus, I'm gonna make some vegetable soup today, so I got some more of these. I like these little sodas and these. And then this, can you see this? I love my tortillas and cheese. And let's see what's down here. Oh, and then I made Poppy some, I'm gonna get another egg and she can have one. I made Poppy, I cooked her some ground beef. She's hanging around here. Oh, I'll show you. Hey, baby girl. You wanna say hi? She has a toy. You wanna say hi? Oh, she thinks that means I want. In the morning, she's very perky, and in the morning, you can take a look at me and see that I am not perky in the morning. Okay, I'm gonna put this egg in here. Both of them, actually. They're not very big eggs. They're not those jumbos. Listen to the sound. My voice is lowered a couple octaves. Oh, I see my Mucinex pill over there. I'm going to pierce the yolks because I want them kind of like more scrambled. That Mucinex pill dries the mucus, and it's got my mouth real dry. Now, if I don't cover this really well, it explodes in my microwave. So hold on. I'm going to get a plate to put on top of it. We're talking serious coverage. Serious coverage. Okay, put this in my microwave. For 1 minute. And you're probably going to hear it explode. Okay, I'm going to take this pill. Hold on. Look at this ginormous thing. Mucinex. Oh. I'm going to zap my toast. I'm going to get a plate. Oh, let me show you what I did the other day. You're not going to believe it. Aren't these pretty? Pretty little paper plates. I got them at the dollar store. And I think I got some napkins to match. I put this in the microwave without thinking the other day. See this? It lit on fire. Big time. Hear that? It lit on fire. Big fire, not just like a little... It was like full on fire. Oh my, what am I going to do? So while I was standing there thinking, I saw that it was going to fizzle out when it burned all the way around the plate. I thought, do I call 911? Let me check this egg. Let me check it out. And sometimes they'll even explode like now. Again, when you least expect it. Okay, come on. Come on. A little bit longer. A little bit longer for my taste. So, let me see. I have a couple things I want to talk about. I wrote them down. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, because I've been sick, thank you very much. My bridge group was, that's when they give you a little birthday party. They would bring a little dessert and whatever, happy birthday cards, whatever. So I missed that. I missed my birthday party last Wednesday for bridge. And then last night we played canasta, and my girlfriend sent me pictures. They said, we had your party without you. And they were wearing the happy birthday hat and had the candle on the cupcake. Oh, it was hysterical. So I was like, what? I hope you made it a good party, even if I couldn't be there. Okay, let me get my egg. I mean, like, what? 1 minute, 15 seconds. Perfect. It's not really perfect, but that's okay. I'll show it to you. Now, like I said, it's not going on a bagel because I don't have a bagel, but it will go on toast. And here's my toast. Guess I could have just kept it on this one plate. I'm gonna put a little avocado on it. A little avocado. Ba, 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 ba. So anyway, I'm so sad. I missed my birthday party. Okay, I have something I'm going to show you. I'm looking at it right now. It's so cute. And I did give myself a COVID test because as the sore throat was creeping in here and down into my chest, I thought, plus I felt bad. I don't think I had a fever though. And I thought, oh my gosh, what if I'm getting COVID? So I took one of the COVID tests and I do not have COVID. This is a Haas. A Haas avocado. Look how pretty that is. Perfect. It's not really ripe enough, but it's al dente. Don't make me laugh, you guys. Holy moly, macanoli. I was watching this thing, I thought this was so cute. I was watching, I was surfing on television surfing, channel surfing. And there was this one thing I didn't recognize it. Oh, Poppy's gonna bark because it's trash day today and here I hear the big trash truck. And so, it was this documentary. Well, I clicked on it. Well, it was on, it's by Hillary and Chelsea Clinton. And what they've done is they've gone around the world. I forget what it's called, but anyway. And they're showcasing women who have done remarkable things that are not celebrities. There you go. People you would not normally know about. And they're shining a light on them, which I think is nice. Shine the light on me. Salt and pepper. And so they were at a table talking to a couple of these women, Chelsea and her mom. Hillary says, in the conversation, Hillary goes, holy moly. And Chelsea Clinton goes, can I just ask everybody to stop talking for a minute? She goes, I just love it that my mom still says, holy moly. So anyway, I thought that was cute because I'll say holy moly. Holy, holy moly. Okay, putting the egg on top of the avocado that I just put on my toast. Now see, the egg really was not done enough, but it was fine. I'm gonna save a little bit for Poppy. She only likes the yellow. She only eats the yolk. My daughter and I were cracking up at how spoiled our dogs are. And she doesn't like it too warm. I poured her veggie broth on her kibble. Sometimes she's a picky. She won't eat, and she needs to gain a pound or two. So anyway, I try to doctor everything up a little bit. So anyway, okay, so I put this broth on her kibble and I warmed it. And so as I was doing it, Brooke and I were talking, and my daughter Brooke, and we were just saying I was like, I hope I don't get it too hot. Well, anyway, we laughed at ourselves at how we cater to our dogs. But how can you not? They're just so dang cute. Okay, I got a call or an email from my friend Robert from Ethan Allen. Bon appetit. Doesn't that look good? Here, and he said, do I dare take a bite? I turned the camera off and ate my avocado toast while it was still warm. Okay, the other day, I had bought this Keurig from Amazon. It was gray. You put the little pod in it. It was a 1-cupper. It was perfect for me. Well, I had it probably a few months. I moved it from there to here. It stopped working. Wouldn't turn on. So I was like, what the what? So I went on YouTube to see, to see what I was doing wrong. And so anyway, I guess they do that. They just stop working. Well, the funny part, but the sad part was, they said in the YouTube video, and this is how to jumpstart it. You had to take one of the panels off, and then go in, and they showed you you're going to need a 1x2 centimeter screwdriver. And then you're going to need a little blah, blah, blah. And then you might need a da-da-D. And then take off the second panel and very, very gently try to pull this little thing out. And then look on the back of it. And then you might need to rearrange, yada, yada, yada. I thought, are you kidding me? So I thought, ixnay that. I can't do that. I mean, I probably could, but I wasn't going to do it. I mean, it was like 8 steps. Then it might kickstart up and turn on again. So I was at the dollar store. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. That's just what I need. Go back to a little Mr. Coffee. So I get home. Oh no, this does not shut. This thing's cattywampus. Catty, whatever that word. It's early. And so that stupid thing doesn't work. Look. So I make coffee, I have to hold this down. So forget that. So I have to just throw this away. You guys, it's like, everything is more expensive. I'm in the market for a new coffee maker. So in the meantime, I use some instant coffee for my iced coffee. And then, I use this. I pour a little bit of this in it. I also I thought about putting this on my toast, this hummus, because last night, Thursday night for the canasta night, if you're not hosting, then you bring an appetizer or something for the party. So I went to the store. I had to make a little side trip. I actually went to, it used to be Rite Aid, whatever it is. Anyway, and I bought some pretzels and some of this and some popcorn. And so I didn't go because I was hoping I would feel better by then, but of course I didn't. So now I'm stuck with all this junky food, and I'll probably eat it all. I hate that. Okay, a lot of you guys said in my last video, my great Get Ready With Me video, your eyes are too dark. Do not put that eyeshadow on so dark. Do not put your eyebrows on so dark. Well, I like my eyes dark.
Show ya. Show me the car when you turn me on. The way you tell me you want me down. Done it. I done this before you fall. I won't catch you, don't know I'm stalling.
And so I do. I do put it on dark because that's the way I like it. And I think, while I was putting it on, yeah, it did look kind of crazy. But I think when I was finished and had the rest of my makeup on, it looked fine. I don't know. Everybody has a look. Everybody has a style. And so, you guys have told me, a handful of you, not everybody, but you've told me about, Poppy, can you get outside? Hold on, I think she might need to go outside. I got my couch. I'm not going to show it to you because it's I've got blankets on it because of Poppy. But, I bought this console because I wanted to use it as a display so that I kind of needed a catch area to put things on, and you'll see. So I got my dining room table, which I love. It might be a little too small, but I wanted plenty of room to walk around it. Didn't want it to be too too cramped over there. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna show you. Okay, now, you can see this all still has the price tags and everything on. Okay, I got these lamps. These are all from Home Goods. Got this lamp. It's $49.99, so $50. And I like it because it's very tall and sort of and very neutral. Then I saw this painting. Even though I bought a piece of art, it's just about the same size. I bought this painting because it wasn't too much. And I actually, my plan is to see, I wanted to get an idea of what it was gonna look like. So I'll probably return that. Okay, now look at this. Look at that, is that the coolest thing? This is called a garlic basket. They're on Etsy. All different shapes and sizes. I just think they're not cheap. But if you like that, go to Etsy and type in garlic baskets. And you can see why. So that is I have my little iguana there that I got from Santa Fe. I love that. And there's this little sister down there. So that is, like I said, I may return those lamps and I'll probably return that painting, but I wanted to get a feel of what I'm gonna do with that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be staying home again today because I don't feel 100%, and it's not fair for me to be going out and about if I'm carrying cold germs. So I'm I've got a little bit of an asthma thing going on as the stuff is settling in my chest. And Poppy's over there on trying to find stuff on the rug that she can eat, like crumbs that have fallen. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, holy moly. Hi, Poppy, you want to say hi? You want to say hi to your friends? Okay, you can stay there by Mom. Yes, you can stay there by me. Yes, you can. Good girl. It just cracks me up. She cracks me up as she sits there like that. I love it. All right, before I hang up, I want to share with you something I'm recently obsessed over. Since I've been sick, I've been watching TV. I've just been laying on the couch watching TV. Well, I used to be obsessed with prison, anything prison. Men's prison, and then it was women's prison. And then I was obsessed with, I was a killer, or whatever that was. I know it's macabre, but I was. Well, now, she wants to be on my lap. Well, now I'm obsessed with something new, and it is the MLM, multi-level marketing, like the LuLaRoes of the world. You guys. I remember years ago, there in Palm Springs, there was a big rush, a big deal on something called Arbonne. Everybody was selling Arbonne. And if you didn't sell it, you were buying it. If you weren't selling it, you were buying it. Okay, I have to put you down. Well, evidently this one gal, because I watched 3, I think, yesterday. They're all the same, but okay. There's this one gal, she's got severe black hair. She's very pretty, and she's got this channel where she interviews people that were like in the top 1% of the MLM. They've got all these code words, upsell, downsell, bonus, blah, blah, blah. Well, anyway. So anyway, one of the, honey, I know, oops, I'm sorry. So evidently, with Arbonne, you have to pay $300. And of course, they get these young mothers who, like this one was from an army base. And like she said, if I was going to make friends, I knew that like I had to buy into Arbonne. And she did. Another young gal was in debt $50,000. Okay, now we'll talk about that in a minute. But they target these young mothers that are staying at home and they're a little bit lonely for some companionship and a girlfriend and someone to chit chat with. And for $3,000, they can buy their starting inventory. And then their director is like their BFF and there's their pseudo mother kind of a thing. And then these young gals just are gung-ho for a while. It's like the honeymoon period. And they sell, and then like they get their car. And that was a Mary Kay thing. I watched a Mary Kay and an Arbonne. And here goes Poppy. And so evidently if you keep getting your inventory, if you keep ordering, let's say a $500 a month or whatever it is, whether it's coming from your subbies, from the underneath person, if you haven't really sold anything that month, then you can just pay it and still be in your director role or something like that. Well, in Mary Kay, I think it's Mary Kay, they actually urge you to use your credit cards. And, you don't have good credit? Oh, you don't have credit cards? Oh, your credit cards are all maxed out. We'll get a Mary Kay credit card. Huge interest payments, but you don't have to pay anything for a year. And this one gal said, she had just finished college, was married, and, well, she had never really had a job except for this Mary Kay business. And so she got into debt, $50,000. That's how much she kept charging. Until one day she just said she had earned 2 cars, and they're not pink Cadillac cars. They have different degrees of cars. And it was like a Ford Focus or something. But they lease it, and the lease payment's $500 a month. Well, I guess you can either take the $500 a month in cash payments, or you can get the car. But she said for her family, they needed the car. So, okay, she got the car. Then when she realized she was just getting further and further in debt. Oh, well, they go to these like conventions, they have to pay their plane fare, they have to pay their hotel room, they have to pay for all that stuff. And they want them to dress a certain way. The Mary Kay suits and uniforms are about $400 each. And they have to, I thought this was sinful. Poppy, stop. Just licking the table. Honey, no. No one's ever sat there. There can't be anything Poppy, no thank you. Now she's just sniffing it. No. Mommy's saying no. So they have to go to a meeting every Monday night, or once a week. They have to pay to go to the meeting, which I just think is terrible. So the MLMs that I watched were part of me is like, well, you're an adult woman, you should know better. And they also try to get the husbands involved. It's like their business. And if they work hard, predominantly the woman, if the woman really works hard, she's working hard so her husband won't have to work so hard later on. She's going to make some money now so that he can retire early. They've got these great sayings. And if something goes wrong, like they don't like it if people return product, because then they deduct it from your pay. And well, there's a lot. Okay, getting back to, I think, well, you're an adult woman. Don't get into stuff like that. Or if you do and you realize that they have not been honest, then get the heck out. So evidently they're not honest. They they're dishonest by omission. That so many of these companies don't give you the whole picture until you've already invested in your inventory. And then then they're like, oh, no, it has to, this, didn't you know about this? Oh no, didn't you know about that? So it's a bit deceiving. His pork. So this one gal, she totally quit. And then they shun you when you quit. She totally quit. She said, who cares if they shun me? They turned off her cell phone. She said she was robbing Peter to pay Paul every month. They were living off of her husband's low-level job, $18 an hour. That's not necessarily low-level, but in other words, he didn't have some big corporate job that they were living on. And supporting her Mary Kay business. I felt so sorry for these young women. So they lose their friendships. They are in debt. They're stuck with all this inventory, and their little dream of being successful, like they thought they were going to be, or they never would have started out in the first place, has been vanished. So I'm fascinated by these MLMs. And like I said, everybody's story is the same. Buy your inventory. You have a director. You have to recruit so many people. But each family is different. And that's the part, like, oh, well, where do they put their inventory? How did they organize that? How did they know how to do that? What do you mean you have to dress a certain way? What do you mean you have to wear nylons? What do you mean you have to wear high heels? They want them to present themselves as someone who's making some money, so that don't wear this when you have your own party. It can be too intimidating. Oh my word. So I'm obsessed with MLMs at the moment. Just watching them, I'm like, didn't you, when do you say no? When is it enough? When is enough debt enough? It blew my mind. Blew my mind. Poppy, did it blow your mind too? And Poppy's been watching them with me. Yes, she has. Okay, that's it. That really is it. That's all I'm going to say. And I will, P.S. I love you. Until our next conversation. Bye-bye.